Hello everyone, welcome to the Unity platformer tutorial. I am going to be walking you through how to make a simple 2D platformer on Unity. See, the problem when you're starting off and doing something like this, something big like game making, is that it's like the death by 1,000 cuts. You know, you're slowly overwhelmed by a bunch of tiny tasks. There's nothing, not one thing inside of game development that's such an overwhelmingly big task by itself that you can't do it, that you can't learn it, that you can't master it, that you can't accomplish it. But it's so many of them. There are so many things that you end up just like drowning inside of it. Like, you know, your brain just thinks of it as just making a game and end up not being able to do it. So I'm gonna make a series that just walks you through, just tells you, hey, try this step, then this step, then this step, and then by the time you're done with it, you've made something. So first step is, of course, getting Unity. Reason why we're using Unity, just the most popular game engine. It's fairly easy to learn. Also has uses a pretty universal programming language, scripting language that you can use outside of Unity as well. It's a very cool skill set to have. So go to this website right here, unity3d.com. You want to click on Get Unity. It'll take you to this page right here. You want to go personal. It's free, and unless you're making money, there's no real reason not to go with personal. Once you click on that, it'll take you to this page right here. You're gonna accept the terms, and you can use installer and just get the version of Unity, and it will work. It'll pull up this right here, and you can use it, and it works fine. I go for Unity Hub. It lets you control your versions better. It's very, very helpful. So click on Unity Hub, and once that installs and you get it running, I'm sure you can follow the prompts. Pause this video, come back after you're done with that. Alright, once you're finished installing, just make sure that you've, of course, opened it up. You're going to have to follow some prompts and set up an account, but get it up and running. It's really simple. Fill out the form, yada yada. Okay, so you want to make sure that you're on installs up here. And you're not gonna actually have a version installed most likely, so make sure you go into official releases like this, and you can download whatever version you want. I would just go with the most recent stable version, not the beta releases, the official releases, and install that. It's gonna take a little while. Go ahead and try it. Okay, after you're done with that, we want to make a new project. Click this button right up here on top. It's going to be a 2D project, not a 3D project. Although they both use the same version of Unity, they're set up different initially. So you can switch back and forth, of course. It doesn't really make too much of a difference, but just do 2D. It makes it simple. It sets up the camera right. Name it whatever you like. It doesn't make a difference. You can name it. It literally won't change anything. You know, anything, and it'll be the same project. I'm just going to call mine so that it fits, and create project. Now this is going to take a while. It's a long loading process. Alright, so after you get finished loading finally, you're going to end up on a screen that looks somewhat like this. You can mess with this, do a bunch of different things. It's pretty intuitive. You left click on this, and you can, whoa, I didn't even know you could do that. But you can left click on these like parts when you have the arrows up and size things around. Everything is pretty movable on here. So for instance, if you want the navigation and the inspector screen open at the same time, which you're not supposed to know what that is yet, you can just go and move it around like this. And it works pretty well. Okay, to move around the screen right here, you can just middle click and it'll pan around. You can also have this selected and just left click. So if you literally click on this hand up on the top and then you left click on the screen, you can move around. But the middle click does the same thing. These are all different buttons that, you know, mess with everything. Q selects the hand if you want to do hotkeys. So like literally the Q button on your keyboard will make this little hand thing happen that you can left click on the screen and move it around. Other than that, that's most of the environment. Like you can do other things in here too, but you don't really need to know about it inside the 2D world. It's mostly just your middle mouse button and rolling back and forth to zoom in and out is the majority of the skills that you're gonna need. Other than that, that's the most, like, I could give you more of a tour, but it's not really needed. And like I said, it's a bunch of small things and they're gonna become relevant over time, and most of it's just not relevant yet. So with that, I think that is the end of this video, and I will see you next time. Thank you. Bye.